Asante sana Ram Kijana, asante sana Mark Pia for that amazing session. Asanteni sana. And they look up to you, Chiluba. They do.
Nashukuru.
Yeah. So, yes. Pia wewe unashika, do you do mentorship?
Yes. One of the things I'm passionate about is I've been able to get to levels where not even one Kenyan dancer has. And I don't take that for granted. Because I love dance so much, I want more dancers to make real money, to live off dance, to live good. Isikuwe tu unatafuta bills. Ukwe unaweza tumia madhako kitu, at least ajue, hiyo dance inafanya kitu. So we engage with some of these guys and I tell them the real stuff. It's not just about the dancing, it's the business side, which many artistic people don't have.
We are driven by passion,
yes,
Chiluba.
Exactly, you have pointed it.
Passion,
you've said it perfectly.
Yes.
DJs, people like you act also,
yes.
Dancers. We are passionate. Sometimes we ignore the business side, and that's why you find very talented people who are broke.
It's
because they ignored that. That's the part I didn't take as a joke. I took my business education very seriously. I'm studying right now to understand so many things about the business.
Okay.
Yes.
And I like that we went to business because The One Studios is a major part of that. And I am a member, ex-member, trying to be member.
Complicated.
Yes. But I went nationally under classes.
Wiki
kama mbili.
Kilimramba.
Wacha nikwambie, yani nilikuwa na mwaga jasho na shangaa.
Kama ni yako.
Is this supposed to be fun?
Karibu ongesemaji.
But yeah, The One Studio is it's a beautiful platform, and we've seen so many people go through that. People who are not necessarily dancers like myself. I'm not a dancer, but I will sign in because you've created something that I can do for fun if gym is not the thing for me. That I can dance. How did that come about? And maybe you can just tell us all about The One Studios.
So in my journey, I got to travel a lot, especially in Europe. And in Europe, I realized some of my friends, like the business side. So I got to talking to them and getting to understand how they do it. And they told me, we don't have to depend on musicians. Because the dancers have for a long time depended on musicians and gigs. Basically, you depend on other people for you to make money. So I started thinking on how I can do that. And in my journey, I've always been teaching people since high school. So I kind of become good at it to explain things to people who don't know. So I decided, let me set up a platform where I can teach people. Because again, dancers are very competitive people. That means we always want to beat somebody else. And I started thinking, there's so many people who enjoy watching us and not necessarily to beat anyone. They just want to enjoy and vibe. And I thought about the regular Kenyan, the regular average person. And I realized those are the kinds of people who can afford. Yes. So set up a business where the average people can come and dance and feel good about themselves without feeling that they are competing.
Actually enjoying.
And just have a good time. Because I look at dance as music. You don't sing because you are the best singer. You sing because you love a song and it makes you feel a certain way. Dance is supposed to be the same. Anybody should be able to dance. And in dance, we have a thing saying anybody can dance. ABCD. Yes, anybody can dance. It doesn't mean you are a dancer, but you can dance. Hata ukidance vibaya, you can dance.
Maybe I am a witness.
No, you're not as bad as you think. We have seen things.
Not really.
No. But again, even if somebody is bad at dance, does it matter?
It doesn't matter really.
Yes, exactly.
It doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
And there's no judgment in that space.
Exactly.
Everybody does whatever they're doing. I'm there to sweat.
Exactly.
Hata kama niliruka hivi na nika sweat.
Exactly.
Mission accomplished.
Yes, so sometimes we overthink. Of course nikikuja kwa field ya huyu, of course hata nishinda ku mix. It's the same thing, akuja space yangu, of course namshinda ku dance, and I know that, so make him feel comfortable in my space. And hopefully if I come into his space, he will try to make me comfortable.
Absolutely.
So the dance studio we set up, it's for people to come and feel free without judgment. And when we had a conversation with you, I wanted you to come there feeling that. Of course, some people will recognize, okay, uni mwekali ule wa TV, but they won't make you feel weird.
No.
Yes, so it's a space to make sure people come and have a good time without judgment. And of course, make money. Of course, make money.
Gotta make some money, yo. Gotta make dough.
I love that you've also created a beautiful space for children because nurturing that talent from a very young age, the thing that you did not have growing up, you created a space where hata kama ni wa 3 years na anasikia ni kama anaweza move, that you have the skills and the tools for that.
Yeah. Again, when you go abroad, and this everybody knows, some of these kids who are 10 years, they can do things that you cannot do at 20 because the nurturing started way early. You get just a joke, Project Mbappe. They start training you when you're young. So why not create that environment? And then they decide, of course, pia tutaki kuforce mzee dance. But let them get the opportunity and then they decide if they want to do it or not.
Okay.
You get, because dance now, people are becoming millionaires. Out of dance. For real, for real. So let's give them an opportunity and then they decide if they want to do it long term.
Okay.
But at least atasema, mom ama dad alinipea opportunity.
That's true.
Generation yetu hatukupewa.
Zero. Zero.
Ilikuwa vitabu. Yes.
How can people get in touch with you? No, ulikuwa na swali by the way, Nesh. Ulikuwa na swali ama hiyo swali ni ya off camera?
Kwani tumiagi madj kunini kwa set yako ya performance?
Umse anajitetea. Umse anajitetea.
Ndio. Kijana amesema anataka kazi. So
Ram actually ni mtu wangu wa ndani sana. Mkiniuliza mentorship, hao ni watu wako karibu na. So they know how I do my things. Hopefully in the next few years pia watakuwa nafanya. So he knows, for me, I've realized, again, I'm kind of a hype man.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when I know how to read moods. I read moods, and just like a DJ, I know when to cut off a song and move to the other one. And sometimes, unless to me practice na wewe, it will be very hard for me to do a set with you. Unless to me practice.
Unless to kuendelea connection.
Rapport, it's called rapport. Yes, unajua nikiboeka, you can tell. Hata before me kukusema, utajua umseme boeka.
So history mtenda rehearsals. How can people get in touch with you? How do people join the One Studios before we come to the end of the show?
So if you want to join us, first of all, we are in Westlands, Viking House. If you know the Brazilian steakhouse, Fogo Gaucho, so yeah, Viking House, Westlands, the One Studios, Nairobi. That's where you get us. You come dance. Hata kama miguu zako zinadaiaje, come dance. You can find me at Chiluba The One across all platforms.
Okay.
Across all platforms.
Sawa, asante. Nesh, watakupata wapi?
Kila mahali ni Nesh K, ama DJ Nesh K, that is DAJAYNES.